I decided to rewatch season 1 of The New Norm, and I am genuinely impressed. If you are someone that works in any sort of creative endeavor, I implore you to go watch every single episode of The New Norm because it is a masterclass in how to fuck up everything and anything containing media. This is the perfect example of what to not do when you put pen to paper. These motherfuckers didn't even do that because 90% of the show was AI generated, and I'm starting to develop Stockholm Syndrome. I've seen it so many times that I'm starting to have affection for the show against my will, and it genuinely makes me disgusted with myself. And every single time that I watch it, I learn something new, I start picking apart the pieces. And one big pain point of that entire show, right, one of their big gimmicks, is that America is not funny because everyone is overly sensitive, right? One of their big slogans is make America funny again. Let's bring back offensive jokes. Let's actually let ourselves talk about whatever we want to talk about in a joking manner. And one of the funniest things about that is that offensive jokes never disappeared. They still exist to this day, and they're made on a daily basis. What the New Norm fails to understand is that if you want to make an offensive joke, you absolutely can, but a joke has to be funnier than it is offensive. That is the golden rule. That is the unspoken code that anyone who's making an offensive joke agrees to. If you can tell a joke and it's funnier than it is offensive, then even the people who are supposed to be offended by it are gonna laugh. They're gonna enjoy it because it was a well-structured, well-written joke. The New Norm is just abysmal dog shit on all levels. I mean, I don't think I laughed a singular time throughout the entire runtime of the show, and how it got greenlit and posted publicly and advertised is a mystery that human beings will never understand. But you know what the most unrealistic part of that show is? It's not the fact that they have a gay drag queen DEI hire that crashes a penis-shaped rocket into Russia. It's not that they have an emotional support dog who's also transgender, demi-romantic, and non-binary. It's not that the government issued a state-mandated, non-binary they-them-zee-zer individual to educate Norm. It's the fact that at the very end credits of the first episode, they say, "Thank God for Elon Musk." Now that is a sentence I know no one in their entire life has uttered. That is honestly the most unrealistic part of the show. Everything else that happened, believe it or not, there's a higher likelihood of that occurring than someone saying, "Thank God for Elon Musk." And oh my God, this show, I struggle to even call it a show. There's no creative team behind it, mostly AI generated. But man, do I feel like I just lost a chunk of my brain after consuming this one more